What do you see when you look in a mirror? A college student, and this is a culture that we all belong to. We experience some roadblocks when we first go to school, some of us knowing what we'll major in, and some of us undeclared. Many will find that the first major they choose isn't the one that's right for them. That doesn't mean you can find something that you love. Until you have learned a little bit about what it's like to work in your field of major, you'll understand if that's what's right for you. A few months after I graduated high school, when I went to college, I declared my major to be journalism. The first school that I went to was College of the Canyons, which is in Santa Clarita. I took a journalism course, and although putting together a story was so natural to me, the biggest roadblock that was a setback was being shy. And that meant that I couldn't be in front of a camera. And I knew that I couldn't go so far if I couldn't be in front of a camera. So I took a break from school. And it got me thinking about journalism and is this the right path for me? I started working as soon as possible. My first job was Papa John's, and I met my coworker Maria, and I told her about my struggles of school. I told her that I felt discouraged about going back, and she suggested me to take a look at Concord Career College. She said, "Have you ever heard of this school before?" And I told her no. She said they offer a variety of different programs in a short period of time. So I took it as a sign. I traveled to the campus, and I fell in love with the dental assisting program. Fast forward, I graduated July of 2014 and started working as a dental assistant. At my first dental assistant job, I met my coworker Rosa. Rosa was in her early 40s and I was in my early 20s at the time. And she told me her biggest regret in life was not going back to school. She also told me, please, 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 Mary, do not make the same mistake. Don't go back before it's too late. And at the time, I told her, no, I wasn't ready. Mainly, it wasn't personal, it was financially. I had just graduated after going to Concord Career College, so I had the loan for the dental assisting program. I also wanted to get some field experience and make some money. 6 years had passed by. Yes, 6 years. Finally decided to go back to school spring of 2021, and it was mid-pandemic, and it was a different learning environment. All the classes were available online because the campuses were closed, but that didn't stop me from going. During the time, I did some research. I saw that only 24 schools offer dental hygiene program, and out of those 24 schools, half of them were in North Cal. All my life, I've lived in SoCal, and I was not about to make any moves like that. So I found the closest one was Pasadena City College, and that's where I started taking my prerequisites. As a college student, we do have some setbacks depending on where you want to apply. Last year, I applied to a couple programs, and unfortunately, I did not get in, but it's okay. That didn't stop me. I looked to see what classes I can take additionally to improve my application and improve my GPA. Many of the classes required are science-based, so you have to be really focused. You have to be able to balance work and school, and you have to be able to accommodate your schedule around it. In addition, during the time that I planned to go back to school, I was very open about my goals. I told my bosses, my coworkers, my parents, even my patients that I was going back. And I influenced some people along the way. One of the people that I influenced was my coworker Veronica. She went back to school for medical terminology. Another one was my mom. She went back to school to study English as a second language at Mission College. And the third one was my best friend Sonia. She went back to finish her prerequisites for dental hygiene. College students must be passionate about learning. Although it is wonderful to continue your education regardless of what age, it is tough. I've been grateful to meet some people in my classes that have helped me form a study group to pass, and mainly it was because our main goal was to see the finish line. The person who stands in front of you of your dreams of your school is you. You have to give yourself time. Knowledge is power, and education is very significant. With the right attitude and dedication, any goal can be achieved. And this is why I chose college student as part of my culture. Thank you.